Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simon here with an episode of The Bad Batch. Fingers crossed this one does not corrupt in the editing process. Big apologies for not having a reaction up last week. For some reason, my computer just seems to be dying on its arse and is being very inconsistent right now. And it's the first time in a long time that I've had a file corrupt during recording. And it was a bummer because I loved the episode last week. You know, the return of the Zillow Beast was brilliant. I really enjoyed, obviously the way they worked everything. And I was just really bummed out when I came to the editing process because, if it had been the week before, even though I enjoyed that episode, it was very much, I don't want to say filler, but it was, it was by the by. It was a standard episode. It didn't really do much for the plot or the characters necessarily. It was a standard story, whereas last week, tied into some classic Clone Wars, episodes and, really kind of was, entertaining. So, I really hope this one doesn't corrupt because we're getting to see Crosshair again. This is episode 12. I knew ahead of time that we wouldn't see Crosshair for a while. The episode 12 would be the next episode that we saw him, so we're going to get some Empire focus, which is always a bonus for me because, I enjoy the Bad Batch stories, but I really enjoy seeing what's going on behind the scenes, in the Empire, because, that's a big geopolitical change that's going on right now with the transition from the Republic, the phasing out the clone troopers and seeing how they react. So, it's something that I really, really enjoy. So fingers crossed this one does stay up. And again, apologies, for that. Hopefully the Mandalorian reaction should already be up. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. And it'd be interesting to see the number of people who choose to watch the Mandalorian first or the Bad Batch first. Let me know in the comments. What have you been watching first in the last couple of weeks? It seems an odd choice to put both on the same day, but here we are. I'm not going to complain at the amount of Star Wars content that we're getting. Yeah. Anyway, let's jump into the episode and let's see what happens. Very somber sounding music. He's watching them get phased out.
You're out of uniform.
That's his armor. Oh, his helmet. Really?
I'm Lieutenant Nolan. I don't like used equipment.
What is it with every officer in the Empire now just hating clones? You realise they won the war. That they will obey orders. Was wondering why the lieutenant had the fare on his collar. Makes sense now. I thought it was just a fashion statement at first. I hope their armor is heated, because it looks cold.
I am in charge here until the cargo is transported.
I feel safer already.
Doesn't the commander outrank a lieutenant?
You speak to me with respect.
How many missions have you commanded?
Not many, I guess. God, I'd love to see them throw him off a cliff. Just report back saying, oh, he died. It's like a clone version of Dengar. Guess that answers my question that no, the armor is not heated. Ooh. Scavengers. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Ooh. They're not dead. It's a lot of blood this person's lost.
Snow skiff took off down the western ridge.
Well, now the lieutenant has lost a
Standing around.
clone.
Those raiders stole 2 crates of cargo during that attack, and you 2 alone. Recover the cargo. Is that clear?
Oh, these two are going to murder this lieutenant, I can just tell. Did they bleed out?
He didn't get far.
Yeah.
Not sure what bothers me more.
The fuck is that? I heard screaming.
It's just the ice.
No, ice doesn't scream. Ice cream.
The Empire's ignored all my requests.
Whether he's going to keep it pressed down.
What unit were you with?
It doesn't matter.
Ooh.
You or me?
Yeah, it does.
I could use the distraction.
They're gone.
And here we are.
He didn't say they betrayed the Empire.
Combat troopers stuck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't pick up your foot yet. Wait until I tell you. Then.
Wait until I get clear.
I'll wait around the bend.
Yeah.
Then I'll know it worked.
Good work. I like how now they're just going to keep walking forward. Eyes on the ground. Kaboom! That's a lot. Oh, there's more mines. Blow them up. Uh-oh. Oh, I want to know what's in there. It's armor.
We've been risking our lives to recover equipment we could have been wearing this whole time.
Stormtrooper.
Not clone trooper gear.
Yeah.
All we've sacrificed. We're good soldiers. We followed orders.
Oh. Ooh, this is going to go right to the heart of Crosshair. Avalanche! Now, did Mayday just give up his own life to save Crosshair? And I think Crosshair's going to end up being abandoned. He's going to call out for help and then they're not going to answer. Or they're going to tell him tough luck. And that's going to really make him see the mistakes. Come on, Crosshair. Show some loyalty. Yeah. He's still a brother. I love that shot. Just with the... It's like death circling above. Damn, he made it through the night. The helmets have changed again. They didn't bring the cargo back, though, that's the thing. There's no rush to,
Time you 2 returned.
He needs a medic.
I see you didn't return
I
the crates.
can see exactly what's going to happen here.
Mission.
He'll die.
He's going to shoot him. Nope, he's dead already. Oh, this is testing even Crosshair.
As are you. And if you speak to me again with
Ooh.
I'll see to it you meet a similar fate, clone.
Good soldiers follow orders. What a shot.
Lieutenant.
Go on, do it. Fuck yes. Thank you. He's gonna black out. Yeah. Question is, Rampart's not there. Who is he gonna report to? Who's gonna make a judgment? Uh-oh.
Do you prefer?
He's on Tantis. The good doctor.
Remain calm.
Right in the neck. Oh.
Cooperate.
Yeah, so this whole episode had a real somber feeling, but what an episode, man. We finally see Crosshair snap. Like, he gets pushed just too far. And, you know, I can't blame him. Cannot blame him for a second. And the way they kind of manipulated this so it hit all of the key points that, you know, would need to hit for Crosshair to snap. You know, he sees fellow clones not just being treated as second-class citizens, but, you know, literally it is a visualization of what happens when good soldiers follow orders in the Empire. You know, everything that he had a firm belief in, everything that made him, you know, stand by his decision. You know, he was like, you know what? At least, you know, I'm following orders and I'm doing what a soldier does. But now that he sees that being a soldier doesn't guarantee you any kind of loyalty from the Empire, you know, it's made him snap. And, you know, I can't blame him. That lieutenant was, you know, just the worst. Like, it's like he had no redeeming qualities whatsoever. And I don't know how the Empire puts these people into positions of power. It's almost like, you know, because a lot of these officers are brand new, you know, not had any experience in war, in the military. It's like the criteria for you to be an officer in the Empire at this point is you just need to be a dick. That's it. You just need to be a xenophobic douchebag. If you're a xenophobic douchebag, here's an officer, you know, grade. You can be a lieutenant, you can be a captain, you can be a whatever. And you know, literally seeing how those clones had been forgotten and left behind by the Empire, that was bad enough. But then just literally seeing, you know, Mayday just left to die on the platform of the base, yeah, that was kind of disturbing. And I loved the panning shot above, you know, the shadow of the vulture, you know, circling around Crosshair. It's almost like a visualization of, you know, death is awaiting you if you continue along this path. And I loved the moment of him shooting the lieutenants. That was great. But what do the clone scientists want with him on Tantis is my question. Clearly something that he has done has piqued their interest, and whether it's because, you know, he has broken his programming, and even though he isn't programmed, you know, we know his chip has been removed, but there must be something in there that they want from him, and maybe it is because, you know, he's genetically superior to an average clone. Maybe that's, you know, they've come to the point where it's like, okay, he's no longer useful as a soldier, so we'll take his DNA, we'll take his genetic material, and, you know, we'll at least gather what we can from that. Because, you know, obviously the Imperial clone scientists have not got anywhere near the experience or skill as the Kaminoan ones did. And so they're probably just taking whatever they can get from you know, a special subject like Crosshair. But yeah, this is a great episode. And again, I love seeing that transition, you know, from Clone Trooper to Stormtrooper, and seeing how now it really is kicking in. And even the most fervent of servants to the Empire, such as Crosshair, you know, they are getting pushed to their limits. And, you know, the Empire is so stupid. You know, this is classic Imperial ignorance that causes their entire downfall. They could very easily have continued on with those clones for a number of years. They could have, I mean, even if they didn't want to, they could have treated them so much better, you know, to the point where you don't have them wanting to rebel. You know, but nope, the Empire, it's like, we're in control now, we know best, you are no longer useful, so we will toss you aside, like, you know, you're useless, and you know, again, it's that kind of attitude that causes their downfall. So, good episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.